like Meatloaf Bailey. What a PR stunt. Look at me, guys. Yeah, I would do anything for pound notes. And I'm going to sit in a restaurant and I'm going to look like, oh, I'm proper Chelsea and I love Chelsea. And this is all on Siri Merchant Barley. What a load of bollocks.
Cucucucurea, se come una paella. Cucucucurea, se bebe una estrella. Jala, tiembla, que viene cucurea. Jala, tiembla, toma una galleta.
To get money from agents to publish information is not legal for a journalist. After 1 second, find one proof and I will deactivate my account.
Fab, I think you're taking this a bit to heart, honestly.
No, it's not too hard. It's too hard because you are on your fucking sofa just using my name and attacking me from your Twitter account with no face, no name and nothing. Just joking on me.
Yeah.
It's not too hard for me because I'm working and I don't like to go on Twitter and see the shit you're putting. Okay. So it could be too hard for you, not for me. I'm working and I don't want someone else to come in and joke on my news. You can joke about it. It's fine. It's humor. It's okay. But joke, not say that I'm getting money. Because I'm not getting any fucking money from the agents of any player. So joke whatever you want. Do humor on me, on my name, or whatever you want.
I'll make it clear. I'll make it clear.
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
So right, up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Up, everyone's doing well, winning live. First and foremost, I want you all to smash the piece of that like button. If you haven't smashed it, smash it right now. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, make sure you smash that subscribe button as well. We're on the road to 13k, let's have it right. We got the notification bell, ding dong, and all that. Make sure you smash that so you do know when we go live, even though they just play around with that stuff. And we've got the Minerals FC Ultras membership, which is down below in the description. And we've also got a new video upload on the Minerals FC Extra channel, which is, I'm going to be doing something new on that now, where I'm going to be talking about all Premier League, most Premier League clubs or games or any talking points. I'm going to upload videos on there. So make sure you go and support the channel. Smash a like, hit a comment down there and give me your thoughts. And I'm giving honest takes. And funny enough, when I don't speak on Chelsea, I'm a little bit calmer, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'll say it as it is, irrespective, obviously, taking the piss where I can. Do you know what I mean? But make sure you go and support that. It's pinned in the chat as well, so you can all have a butcher's and let me know what you think. And if it's a good idea to do that, you know what I'm saying? If it's a good idea to do that. But listen, salute to all the Minerals FC Ultras. Let's have it right. As we always say, salute to our Chelsea old boy who literally passed away. It's been a year and 4 days now. To our Chelsea Ultra, Minerals FC Ultra, smash those likes and subscribe up to Chelsea. But more importantly, let's have it right. As we always said, we see things they'll never see. Let's have it right. And we see things Enzo Masquerade ain't ever fucking seen. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about a lot of things today, and we're gonna run through it. There's been a lot going on. I've had a couple of days of a little break, so apologies for not putting out any streams or content, bruv. But listen, you know, on this channel we will always say it as it is, and right now we're going to call it out. But what we're going to start with first is John Obi Mikel. We got to salute him. We have to salute him. I've come at him. I didn't like his wishy-washiness. I didn't like the fact that, and I'll call it out. Even club legends, I'll call them out. If you're not speaking it as it should be spoke, and you're not saying it as it is, then you're feeding into the brown envelope matrix and the false narratives. And we're not for that here. We don't tolerate that. And we expose it for what it is. So let me say it for what it is right now. Because John Obi Mikel won our Champions League, an unbelievable performance in Munich. Let's have it right. I mean, literally perfect performance. But not only that, won titles with Chelsea, FA Cups, League Cups. He's won everything with Chelsea. And, you know what I'm saying? And one of the greatest things that I love is that he snubs Sir Alex Ferguson, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Sign their contract and then literally goes, no, I'm signing with Roman Abramovich and Chelsea Football Club and their elite mentality and that club, and I want to be part of their success. And he was part of all of our success. Now, big up to John Obi Mikel. We're going to salute him because, like I say, he called out the owners a few times, called out a few issues, bruv. And then all of a sudden, he's turned up the next day at Cobham, and then he's saying the owners know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. They do not know what they're doing. And John Obi Mikel damn well knows it. And yesterday, he was live on Being Sports, or whether it was Being Sports, and it was clipped up. And he basically called out the ownership. He called out Chelsea and the way we're being run, and the fact that behind the scenes we're an absolute mess. And he's not wrong about that. We've got a 42-man squad still. And they're trying to ship out as sharpest as possible every player that they've recruited, as well as every player that Roman Abramovich is still, you know, the remains of Roman Abramovich's era. You know, I need to say what it is. He come out and basically said, Chelsea, I don't see them doing well. I don't see them getting above 7th in this current state. And he's been straight up honest about it. He said, I spoke to the directors, and they're talking about a 5 to 10 year project. What's all that about? He said, what's that about? This is delusion. This is not how football works. You've got to think about now. Chelsea's about winning now. The Chelsea mentality, the Chelsea way is about now. Even Thomas Tuchel said, if you want a process, that's great. If you've got a process, but you always need to deal with it now to allow you to get the process. So people trust in the process. Otherwise, people don't trust in it. There's no process to trust. The Clownlakes don't even trust their own process, mate. Let's have it right. So John Obi Mikel called that out. He called out this 5 to 10 year project, which is just unheard of. And that's not Chelsea, because this is not Chelsea. You know, he's talking about a guy who is doing his utmost to bring us Victor Osimhen. He's mudding the Clownlakes. He's taking the Mikel out of the Clownlakes and the directors. And yet he's still trying to bring Osimhen to Chelsea. Make it make sense, man. Is Osimhen really going to come to Chelsea? And that's another discussion. But I want to talk about John Obi Mikel because John Obi Mikel's got a platform. He's a legend at Chelsea. And we've been calling out for these types, these profiles, these figures that represent Chelsea to speak out. The only other one I can vouch for is Frank Leboeuf. And everyone else has been zippy quiet in Sesame Street, bro. Yeah? And it is Sesame Street at Chelsea. It's Clownlake. It's a circus. It's a bloody mess. And John Obi Mikel knows it. You know, you go and look at all the players and they show them in the gym. Bruv, what we doing here? It's like when you go gym at 6 o'clock at night, bruv. You know, everyone's there after work. It's ram-packed. You're queuing up to do bench pressing. You're queuing up to do your leg work. You're queuing up to do anything in there, even on the treadmill. What are we doing here? Bruv, it was like Glastonbury Festival at Chelsea. It's embarrassing. You know, everyone's doing their little bits and bobs and everyone's in their segregated areas, but it's just carnage, bruv. You know, so the bottom line, yeah, William Gallas as well. He's been slating them. Big up to William Gallas, bruv. But John Obi Mikel said it for what it is, you know, and he called it out. And he's saying Chelsea have to get top 4. Chelsea cannot afford to be out Champions League. We are a Champions League club. We've been in Champions League, even with transfer bans. We're losing Evan Hazard. We're losing experience. We're bringing through Cobham players. We're having Frank Lampard with no Premier League experience comes to Chelsea and gets top 4. All right, with all those issues under the ruthless Don Roman, who these clowns have got an agenda on. The Don Roman that went and got Mikel's dad from being kidnapped out of hostage. Yeah? One call, let's have it right. I'll land the damn mineral, says Don Roman. John Mikel's got an allegiance to Don Roman, not Clownlake. And they've been trying to buy him. And well done, John Obi Mikel, for being brave and landing those brave minerals. And speaking out the truth. And don't stop doing it. Because it's the pressure that makes diamonds. And the pressure has to come from the supporters. It has to come from the legends of this football club. And if we do not put the pressure, there is no pressure. Just like you're hearing Enzo Masquerade going, oh, you know, I haven't been told about getting top 4 in Champions League football. There's no pressure from the ownerships. Bollocks to that. Bollocks to that. We demand top 4. Third season now. Third season, 1.2 billion spent. What are we doing here? You think we're twiddling our thumbs? No, mate. No, we want top 4 and we're not accepting anything less. And I want on top the Conference League. That's another discussion on Enzo Masquerade. But let's have it right. John Obi Mikel saying it for what it is the most important thing right now. Because what it does is it puts pressure on the Clownlakes to go out, put your money down on the table, go and get me Osimhen, go and get me a world-class defender and goalkeeper, and go and get me a Felix if you want. But I don't think we need him. Let's have it right. But he will be an upgrade. He's got experience. You know, let's see if he can land minerals if he does come. But my point is, go and break the wage structure. Go and show the intent to allow the supporters to sort of slowly buy into something that you're doing. The reality is they're forced to do that if they do that. It's because they have to do it. Because they've realised right now that the state of pre-season was a shambles. Wrexham drawing 2-2, getting absolutely sexed by Celtic, Manchester City. Like, what are we doing here? Real Madrid, we got absolutely done, all right? And you can give me all this, he was trying 4 different formulas and tactics. I don't give a shit, bruv, yeah? He's had over a month now with these players, and he's still playing players out of position. He's still not doing, and we're not seeing his identity. So that's a worry for me. It's a red flag. But John Obi Mikel saying he doesn't think we'll get anywhere near top 4, especially without Osimhen. It's an absolute mess at the club. The 5 to 10 year project is a load of malarkey, all right? And he's calling it out for what it is. And now you're getting these Vincies, all these tapped up merchants, the goldfish, and all these tapped up merchants that are pro Clownlake, and all these wrong and so-called supporters, the football manager merchants, the Twitter virgins. They're all what? Coming at John Obi Mikel, trying to slander him, trying to give it all the big into him. Show respect to our legend. Show respect to him. And understand what he's saying. Stop being so deluded and blind. You're blind. You're Al Pacino in scent of a woman. I'm in the dark here. Except you can't fucking smell the minerals either. Al Pacino can. He can smell the damn minerals. That's what allows him to see, bruv. Even being blind, he can see the state of Chelsea Football Club. Yet you lot want to come at John Obi Mikel. It's a disgrace. Just like you're coming at Conor Gallagher. Just like you're coming at Trev Baresi-Chalobah. Just like you're coming at Ben Chilwell. And what did John Obi Mikel say? He says, we need the boys that bleed blue. Conor Gallagher was second best to Cole Palmer last season. We need him. He was better than Enzo Fernandez. And he was better when he was playing with Casado. Facts. Facts. Trev Chalobah was our best defender when he came back. We didn't even concede. We didn't lose a game, he said. We didn't lose a game. And he's been froze out with the under-23s. John Obi Mikel knows football. He knows the standards of Chelsea Football Club, and he knows we're nowhere near it. And he can see the state of this team, the squad size, the inexperience in this so-called coach that they've hired, and that this is their final shot. This is your final shot, Clownlake. It's make or break season. Don't think that we're going to be light this season. Don't think that we're going to let you just get through with all your PR Happy Meals to buy time. Like you're feeding now. They believe that these players, in about 4 months, they're all going to come to fruition. Shut up, man. You're a long way from Starbucks. You're a long way from that Suprema. We've got Siri Merchant coming out going, they're not going to change. He's stern with what he's doing because he's the gaffer at Chelsea, is he? He's the gaffer. He might as well be in the dugout with his AI nonsense and his laptop and chip all the players and see how they play, bruv, your way, because the data says so, and we're going to monetize content. And the club wasn't very well managed, he says, or run, financially, data-wise, sporting level. Shut up, you're a long way from that Suprema. What are we doing here, bruv? Yeah? They are feeding on the divide in the fan base. And now, a club legend who's got a big platform on YouTube and it goes on Talk Sport and goes on Being Sports on major platforms, which Richard Keys and Andy Gray go on, who have landed minerals as well, saying it's a mistake to sack Tuchel, that they only want a yes man. And now they've got a yes man. And we're going to expose why Enzo Masquerade is a yes man. And we know he is, but we need to keep pushing out the correct narrative. Yeah? You know what? These clowns, yeah, they're that embarrassing that they're coming out and he's got the pathetic, the Matt Fraud Laws, the Toothpick Jacobs, and his Arkin sellers to come out and broadcast in a lovely article from the Telegraph and all these wrongings, the brown envelopes, to say what? oh, if someone's not up to the standards, we're going to get chop of them. We're going to get rid of them. No, you're not. You're getting rid of all the players that we need, all the experience that you chop from our elite Champions League winning team. Even the players now, Trev Chalobah, clear of every defender we got in our back line of centre backs. Conor Gallagher, he's clear. He's clear in the midfield. What are we doing here? Ben Chilwell as a left back is clear of Cucurella, bruv. Yeah. But we want the inverted, the horizontal, vertical, and all that. And let's play a high line like Enzo Mascarade's bald head. It's delusion, mate. It's absolute delusion. They want him out because Conor Gallagher and Trev Chalobah are pure profit, number one. Number two, Chilwell, he's got high wages. Let's get him off the books. Let's just get him off the books. You know what I'm saying? You got John Obi Mikel saying, keep the Cobham boys who bleed blue. They give everything for the badge. They give everything for the club and the team. And we've got players, basically a bunch of kindergartens who are mercenaries, are there for their payday, pound note merchants, death row contracts. You know what I'm saying? This ownership are so inverted, bruv. Even Enzo Masquerade is inverting himself now. He's inverting himself. Forget the players. Yeah, he's inverting himself. The whole squad is inverted. The directors, Kerry Stanley and Stuart Little, are an absolute disgrace. What they have done to our football club, being yes men and these clowns. And I don't, you can't even blame them at the end of the day. They're there for their payday and they're dictated. And it's a yes man dictatorship and model at Chelsea Football Club. That's what it is. And I'm sick to death of it, because there's no way you can go into the season with 42. You've got 3 teams you can play. And at what quality, what level are we talking about? It ain't the top level. It ain't Chelsea level. So if it's not Chelsea level, what are you propping it for? What's all this hyping mediocrity? Overhyping players that haven't done anything for Chelsea. Backing Enzo Fernandez, being captain. Being a racist wrong'un, bruv. Like, what are we doing here? The club's a shambles from top to bottom. And you want to feed the gen on Chilwell. Enzo Mascara, let me land the damn minerals on you, coach. Yeah? Yes, man. It's the Enzo Yes Masquerade. Yeah? A masquerade is you know what a masquerade is, bruv. That's what we got at Chelsea. And he's doing it for what? Clownlake. He's come out and said Chilwell needs to go somewhere else to find minutes. He doesn't suit my style of play. Yeah? He doesn't suit my style of play. What? Just like Pornstein for the Pathetic said that Osimhen doesn't suit our style, Enzo Mascara's style of play. Like all the players we're shipping out doesn't suit your style of play. You haven't even trained with Chilwell. You haven't even tried him. How many minutes has he played? You won't play him because you're told he's going to get sold. You got no say in the market. You came out and said, no. I don't want any control on signings. I just want to be able to do my job and coach. And then you come out with this PR recently going, oh, it's, you'd be crazy to think if no managers have any say. Shut up. You don't have a say. You're a yes man. You do as you're told. You sign your 4.2 year contract, all right, for 5 years or 4+1 years. Let's see how long it lasts, all right? And now you're exiling our Chilwell. Do you know these clowns are so ridiculous, so thick, bro, for billionaires. They've just devalued. They've just dropped his market, just like they've done with Trev Chalobah. They wanted 25 million for him. Now they want 35 million, and he's playing with the under-23s. Conor Gallagher, from 55 million, 60 million, they've gone down to 35 million. Because why? They're desperate. They're desperate to get them off the books. They're desperate for the pound notes, for the pure profit. That's all they give a shit about. Not building what's best for the team, keeping the experience, keeping the DNA of Chelsea and Cobham in the club and in the team. It's been all that. There's no link now from Cobham training to the first team. It's clear to see. They don't value it. They never have. All they value is the money that they can make from it. We got Pornstein doing PR Happy Meals as the biggest mouthpiece, for Clownlake, explaining on Rio Ferdinand's 5 channel, all right? And Rio Ferdinand's going, oh, it's a bloody mess there and this and that. Oh, but Pornstein dagger. Let me explain to you why, what they're doing. Fantastic. They've lowered the wage structure. They're making profits now. They've loaded to 60,000 a week on an average. They're showing when they sold Mason Mount, they made that pure profit, and then they bought players and they're spreading the contracts out or monetization. Now they're doing it for 5 years, but still, that's what it looks like. 100 million on Mudryk, and he's on a 10-year contract. He's 10 million for that year. Sell Mason Mount, 65 million. You've made your 55 million profit. That's what they're doing. That's great, Paulstein, but we don't give a shit about accountancy and success financially. We care about what is the currency at Chelsea, winning trophies. That's where we measure success. All right, so I don't want to hear Paulstein coming out and Rio Ferdinand. He should land some minerals, bruv. Instead of saying minerals, because they will watch me and want to say minerals, yeah. Why don't we land the minerals and expose that fraud? What you've done, Rio, is allowed this wrong'un, brown envelope, to go on your platform and push the narrative to back and be pro Clownlake, and that's why he's on there. And I don't like that, because all you're doing is pushing this whole financial success. And the clowns are really happy they've made 100 million in profits. I don't give a shit, bro. Yeah, I don't care, bro. Yeah, these masqueraders, these Clownlake masqueraders are flipping the script, and the supporters are reading off that script. And these YouTube accounts and these content creators and all these Twitter accounts, these large ones with influence, and all the influencers who are in the pocket of Clownlake are reading off that Clownlake masquerade script, bro. Yeah, and they keep forcing it, feeding it to the timeline, and everyone's buying into it. When a John Obi Mikel calls it out, or a Johnny fucking Minerals calls it out, we're agenda merchants. We don't love the club. Or a Frank Leboeuf calls it out. We don't love the club. Oh, what do they know? I'll tell you what they know. Frank Leboeuf, World Cup winner, Cup Winners' Cup winner, FA Cup, League Cup winner, done it with Chelsea, won titles, won the Euros. John Obi Mikel won the lot with Chelsea, got the banner at Stamford Bridge saying taking the Mikel, yeah, legend under Don Roman, bruv. That's what I know. I take it from them. When they speak, you listen. When they speak, you digest it and you drink those minerals in. Don't take the piss and show respect. But because it doesn't suit your agenda, you don't want to go down that road. Let me land it for what it is. Enzo Masquerade comes out and says he's not got pressure. The ownership haven't spoken about top four. But when he was recruited, we're hearing the PR from Paulstein, Fabrizio, who loves the pound note. All they keep saying is they want top four and they want the Club World Cup. That's what they want, not the Conference League, because Conference League doesn't bring in the pound notes. That's what they came out and said. Now it's flipped the script, and this guy's coming out broadcasting, I haven't got pressure to get top four. It's a process, it's a 5 to 10 year project. Jog on, you're a long way from Starbucks. You're an outright yes man. And how you have the fucking arrogance and audacity to sit there and say we don't have to get top four this season after the third year of these clowns spending 1.2 billion and probably more, still having over a bolstered squad, inflated squad, and you're selling out and ripping out the heart and soul of this football club. You think we're going to sit here and go, oh, yes, sir. Okay. All right, Enzo Mascara. Cool. Why don't you come out and say, the plan is no pressure for top four, but I want to get top four. I want to get top four for Chelsea because this club deserves to be at top four club and Champions League club, just like John Obi Mikel says, just like we say on the Minerals FC. They didn't do that. He's speaking for the clowns, a script, just like the Chilwell, putting him on the market. And they're putting him on the market because they got 15, 14 days left to ship out and get shot of all these players. The Cobham boys, Chilwell, any players. They've got Maresca, who's been sold to Strasbourg, their club they own. And they said 1.2 million. Nah, mate, 6.8 million. Lovely profit, bruv, for a free transfer. That's the model. That's the pound note model. Monetizing, yeah? Let's have it right. And these clowns want to get shot of every player at Chelsea, and even players that they've bought that they're so-called preaching and PR happy million that these are the guys with potential. We're building a squad for the next 5, 10 years. You can't even stick with that. You've got to sell them out. Yeah, you're getting shot of everyone, bruv, whether you bought them or not, and of Roman Abramovich's DNA. Can everybody just stop getting shot? Yeah, can everyone just stop getting shot? Because this is what's happening now. And this fan base is getting shot to pieces, divided, done, finished, bruv. Absolutely gone. Absolutely gone. I don't see any comeback from this. Yeah. And like I say, you have to get top four. And do you know what the hilarious thing is? Enzo Mascarade's going, I ain't got pressure for top 4, all right? Yet he's saying, oh, this Champions League winner, yeah, Ben Chilwell, who's played more Champions League games, who's played more Club World Cup games, Super Cup games, Premier League games than the gaffer coach himself, has got the fucking arrogance and audacity to say this guy can't play in my system. What, you're taking us for mugs? Yeah? Who are you? Tomorrow is his debut managing in the Premier League. And you expect this guy to take us to the Holy Grail? What are you smoking? What are you smoking? Because let's have it right. Give us some. Pass it round, bruv. We want to know what you're smoking, mate. And do you know what the funny thing is? How many players has this guy played out of position in Kunku? Colwill, making him go out on the left again. He's playing Gusto left back, inverting. All right. And we were told that this guy was in Marbella drinking fish bowls with Kerry Winstanley, Stuart Little, saying, oh, I'm watching all the games under Pochettino. So you know when Poch was playing Colwill left back, he can't do it. When you play these players out of position, they can't do it. When Enzo Fernandez plays number 10, he ain't landing middles, but we're told he's a 6. Oh, no, he's not a 6 now. No, he's not a 6. He's a box-to-box, is it? Yeah? Excuse FC, merchantry, yeah? And it's funny. It's funny to me because they don't think people remember all this stuff. I remember it clearly. Do you remember how he came out and he says after pre-season, oh, I'm trying to get the high line that I'm telling these players to play because it's higher than Poch's line. It's high like his hairline. Yeah, Enzo Mascarade's hairline, because Poch has got a decent hairline. He didn't go like suicidal, bruv. And he's trying to blame Pochettino for the high line and that the players can't get it out of his head when a lot of these players are new players as well. Right? Number one. Number two, you've watched all of Pochettino, knowing what players out of position don't perform and make mistakes, and you're still playing them out of position. Because why? You ain't got the profiles to play your style of football, just like Pochettino didn't, and he had to make do. And then he finally tweaked it and said, I'm scrapping the yes man tax. I'm not going to be a yes man. And all of a sudden we got 5-6 games. And then everyone goes, oh, it took him 5-6 games. Well, how many games are you going to take Enzo Mascara? Because you're talking about a 5 to 10 year project, mate. Mate, I'm not deluded. Yeah? I'm not deluded. And I'm not having it. Yeah? Big up to everyone. Smash the like button. Every single one of you smash the like button, yeah? He says, the vision I have is that the club is looking for something for 5-10 years. Bruv, they've been here. This is their 3rd year, bruv. They've had 2 years already out of that 10 years. How many times do we keep hearing a 5 to 10 year project? Why? To buy time for these clowns to keep flipping players like they're flipping burgers in Burger King, just like Maresca gone to Strasbourg. Petrovic is going to go. They're loaning players left, right and centre. They're making money on loans. They're building their value and they'll ship them out, those Cobham kids, for pure profit. They got rid of Maatson, Lewis Hall. They're going to try and get rid of Trent Baresi. Conor Gallagher has said, here we go, guys. Been in Atletico Madrid and had to fly back to Cobham. And now has been told if he's not sold, he doesn't leave, he's going to be rotting with the under-21s. What's a disgrace, yeah? He's captain material. He's Cobham. And he's better than the midfielders we got. All right? And yet, this Enzo Mascara comes out with the arrogance again, being the mouthpiece of the clowns, because he's a yes man, reading off the Clownlake script, saying that, oh, Gallagher, you know, he wants to leave. He said he wants to leave. Bruv, he's been forced out and you know it. You haven't worked with him. You haven't spoken to him. You haven't trained with him to say that he doesn't suit the system. But Osimhen, who every brand envelope said he doesn't suit the system, his wages too expensive, they're not going to pay the transfer fee, and his injury record, that's why they're not going for Osimhen. Now we're getting fucking like this, non-stop, Osimhen every day. Oh, they're getting closer. Oh, they're in contacts. Same with João Felix. Oh, they're in contacts. Oh, they're willing to pay this and nothing. Stalemate. Listen, stop all the foreplay, yeah? And start bang bros, yeah? Because it's tiring, it's jarring, and it's the same old, these lot are milking it, earning money, yeah? Fabrizio Romano earning money to keep the momentum going, to keep everyone buying into this João Felix and Osimhen crap. What about a fucking central defender? De Ligt was available for 42 million, but you didn't want to go there, did you? No, because his wages are too high. You don't want to sort our defence out. You don't want to get me Diogo Costa. And now we're hearing, oh, Sterling, we need him off the books. He's got to leave. Sterling ain't going nowhere. 325 grand a year. Why should he go? He wants to stay in London with his family. That's why he came to Chelsea, bruv. And Thomas Tuchel, he came to Chelsea, bruv. Yeah? You lot tried to sell him in January, all right, behind his back, and then he found out and got pissed off with you. Meatloaf Bowley walking in the dressing room going, I paid 40 million for you, 325 grand a week. You got to score me goals, Sterling. He gets up, smiles, goes to the showers. Yeah, Raza. Landing, damn minerals. Yeah? And you're now trying to swap Sterling for Chiesa. Make it make sense, bruv. This guy's got a worse injury record than majority of our players in our entire squad, bruv. Probably worse than Fofana right now. Yeah? We're hearing Disaster's going to get shipped out, bruv. Funny that. French players getting shipped out. Where's he Fofana be another one, will it? Yeah? What are we doing here? Chiesa, what does that tell me? It tells you it's a scattergun approach. There's no thought process. There's no fucking project, 5 to 10 years. It's panic stations at Clownlake because they know the supporters are waking up. And it's the third year, make or break. All in, chipped or all in, bruv. Yeah? And if you're not careful, you're going to be James Bond in Casino Royale, rolling to your Aston Martin, and there ain't going to be no resuscitation to save you, bruv. Yeah? It'll be all the Chelsea trusting the protest. Do you understand me? To get you lot out, because these clowns fear one thing and one thing only, is the protest from the Chelsea supporters. That is what they fear. They're wetting themselves, right? That's why they're so adamant and so motivated to try and cancel me and my channel and try and get the fan base to turn on Club Legends and to disregard and get the Goldfish, the pro Clownlake merchant, and all these Vincies and all these pies and mashes and all these wrong'uns that want to have a cry and bitch now and again, yeah, but not keep it consistent, bruv, all right? And have this delusion that we're going to land minerals and we're going to be top 4 side, yeah? They get them to keep pushing and paving over the truth, yeah? Because they're all bought. They're all in engagement groups. They're all told what to say, when to say it, bruv. We've all seen the tweets. Paulstein coming out, Fabrizio Romano 30 seconds later, Nizar Kinsella, Simon Ball Johnson, all the brand envelopes coming out, boom, 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 like that, all scripted, same story, bruv. It's no coincidence, yeah? I don't believe in coincidences, yeah? That's Clownlake's providence, mate, yeah? You know what I'm saying? Does everyone understand what I'm saying here? Are we wakey, or is everyone sleeping? You know? Because as I say, throughout this season, it's no surrender, bruv. No surrender whatsoever. The Clownlakes ain't getting away with nothing. They'll have to go and break your wage structure, you penny pinchers, yeah? Go and break your wage structure. Go and get me Osimhen. And do you know how funny it is John Obi Mikel's literally mudding the ownership, mudding the directors, mudding their whole PR of a 5 to 10 year project. And he's trying to get him Osimhen, bruv, because he loves the club. What's Osimhen thinking? Now he's hearing John Obi Mikel say that. Maybe there's not a chance Osimhen is going to come. Maybe he's just, like I said to you, not convinced with this so-called project that ain't a project. It's a monetary process to maximise profit. That's what it is at Chelsea. It's always been that way, and it always will be that way under these wrong'uns, yeah? And every excuse they use is any player they want to sell is it doesn't suit Enzo Mascarade's system. Yeah? All right, mate. You think we're dumb? We know football more than these clown owners, mate. Yeah? One thing is clear. The Egbali way is not going to change. We know. They told us they're doubling down. They're going to go their youth policy. They don't want to buy Osimhen and Felix because it's too much money. They still need to offload about 15 players. They've got 14 or 13 days to go till the transfer window shuts, and we're a bloody mess. He says, Highest Dean, the wrong fit are quickly moved on. No, they ain't. We got Mudryk still. We got this defenders, Disasi and Badashila, who you rate over Chalobah, who Chalobah's our best defender. Shut up. We still got Enzo Fernandez that you're backing that's been caught in 5K being racist, and you give him the armband. You don't give a shit. You don't care. You still haven't brought us a striker. You keep buying wingers and attackers and number 10s. Where are they all going to play, mate? Where are they all going to play? They've gutted our Champions League winning team. They've gone all the way, spent over $1 billion they're in their 5th transfer window now, and they are ripping to pieces their own signings. That they're telling everyone we're building for a project. No, you're making money off those players that you got for free or you bought, like Amari Hutchinson, who doesn't even want to stay. Like Rio, the young kid, 14 years old, doesn't want to stay. He went to Liverpool because it's a better pathway for less money. That's academy kids. You ripped out Jim Fraser. You ripped out Neil Bath. You ripped out Emma Hayes, Thomas Tuchel. You ripped out the groundsman, all of our directors, everything at Cobham. You've brought in mid-directors, mid-managers, ex-Spursy gaffer, inexperienced, young players, overpriced, overpaid, death row contracts. And you have got the audacity to push out that anything deemed the wrong fit is quickly moved on and sorted out. You ain't rectified nothing. If you wanted to rectify it, you wouldn't have done all those things and you would have brought them back. You wouldn't have sacked Roman's medical team. You would have brought it back. You would have brought Thomas Tuchel back. You wouldn't have kept gutting out our Roman Abramovich DNA. But you've got an agenda on Roman, like you want to blame him because you're going to get a transfer ban. You don't care if you get a transfer ban or not, because it just allows you to keep doing what you're doing. You can still sell players in a transfer ban, and that suits you to a T. Mate, I'm too sharp, bruv. Sweeney Todd razor sharp. Yeah? Razor sharp. You know what I'm saying? You got Strasbourg Ultras, again, putting a notice out saying blue coat out. They're ready to protest. They're done with it. They're absolutely done. Pep Guardiola is mudding Chelsea, saying it's a double squad. Yeah? It's a lot of players. You ask any elite gaffer will always tell you, like Jose Mourinho, Antonio Conte came out with it, Thomas Tuchel, all right, every manager, Pep Guardiola, Jurgen Klopp, they want 23, 24-man squad. That's it. Not 42-man squad, mate. Yeah? Because they're not going to play. You get a lot of toxicity. You get divide. You got players that are just training, knowing they're not playing. It's demotivating. It doesn't create harmony, family spirit. You don't get any of that. It's toxic, and you're giving it to the most inexperienced gaffer who's a cigar holder for Pep Guardiola for a season, bro. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I'll tell you what we're doing here. We're going to be relying on Cole Palmer, mate. That's what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be relying on an unmatched fit Cole Palmer tomorrow against Man City. A Man City that doesn't have Rodri, doesn't have Grealish, doesn't have John Stones. Yeah? Doesn't even have a 100% match fit Kevin De Bruyne or Bernardo Silva, who come in later pre-season. And yet they still spanked us with their kids. No Oscar Bob. Yeah? They still spanked us with their kids and a few experienced players in that team. So what do you think tomorrow's going to bring? Listen, I'm always feeling optimistic. You never know. There's something. Maybe we turn up. Maybe we outplay and Enzo Masquerade outclasses Man City, but that doesn't pave over anything. It will lead to false hope. And then what will happen is the Clownlakes will think, do you know what? We might be all right here. Let's let deadline day come before we make any rash decisions. However, if we get pummeled tomorrow and we lose, you watch the João Felix signing come that night. You watch Osimhen signing come like that, where they're desperate to fit the script, PR, get everyone excited again. And to realise, and if you don't realise already, Osimhen and Felix do not change that much at all. And when I say that, I'm talking about the defensive midfield and goalkeeper is a major problem in our team. Colwill, prone to mistakes, injury. Cucurella, prone to mistakes, could be injured. Let's have it right. Badashile and Disasi, mistakes in them. Even Gusto, bruv. Wesley Fofana, they've all got mistakes in them. And some of them can't even stay fit like Reece James. Reece James, for about the millionth time, has gone, oh, I'm touching grass today. Happy to be back. Great. Touching grass. Touching grass. You know? 250 grand a week touching grass. Oh no, he's not getting 250 grand a week. He's getting about 180 grand a week because there's no bonuses because we're not in the Champions League, which is why Reece James is pissed off, which is why Enzo Fernandez is pissed off that he's not getting the higher wages and he wanted out and told his agent to get him out, the new agent, by the way. You know, they want to be paid like everyone else because they're not getting their bonuses in their contracts. They've got bonuses and those bonuses they're not activated because we're not in any of those competitions and we're not winning anything. Do you understand me? Yeah. To not give any pressure to this gaffer, their gaffer, right? Their coach that they want to dictate, the yes man. That tells you everything I've been saying about the standards at this football club have been destroyed, diminished. Yeah. Because the standards are always set from the top. Don Roman set the standards, the mentality, the elite winning mentality, no surrender mentality. Chelsea through and through, proper Chelsea. No one comes at our Don Roman. No one comes at our legends part of Don Roman's era. Yeah? So have it right. These clowns don't have no pressure because they're not pressured to win nothing because they're looking at Spursy and Daniel Levy and their whole structure and they win fuck all year after year, yet they're the most profitable club in the Premier League. That's what winning and success is to them. Yeah? That's what winning success is to them. Bring us Felix. Great. I like the player. I want the player. Let's have it right. He's just another profile of Kai Havertz. And we had Kai Havertz. And what's funny today, Kai Havertz scores that goal. 1-0 up, settles the nerves, and they go and win. What do they won? 2-0 against Wolves. I haven't checked the scores. Yeah, Kai Havertz, the player that won us Champions League, Club World Cup, Super Cup, got us top 4, pivotal, playing as the false 9, in all the circumstances, without balance, without a fucking DM. And wrong as a going, we survived the Havertz era. How's he surviving now? How's he surviving now? He's doing all right. He's doing all right. You're doing all right. He'll be in the title challenge. He might well, if Arsenal go and get an Osimhen, they might go and well win the league. What are we aiming for? Because apparently, according to our coach, we're not aiming for top 4. We're just aiming to trickle along, and it's a process, guys. We have to develop. It's a process. We're into our 3rd season. It's a fucking process. Jog on, bro. You're a long way from Starbucks, a long way from that soup grandma. I'm tired of this shit. I'm absolutely tired of it. It's boring. It's jarring. And because I call it out, all you lot can do, all you wrong-uns and agenda merchants, you can drink in the damn minerals. Drink in those damn minerals. Because Kai Havertz, I guarantee it and I certify it, he's a baller and he'll land damn minerals at Arsenal. And he's in a balanced team, a title challenging team. He's got stability. What did we have? When he was at our club, what did we have? What stability? And when these clowns gutted everything out. And now you're trying to tell us that Kellerman is the new Havertz. Shut up, man. All right? With his fucking PR. Or Penders is the new Courtois. Everyone's the new generational player. Yeah? When we had him at 22 years old, 23 years old, we had Kai Havertz playing for our club, loved playing it for Chelsea. Yeah? And you fucking sat him down in that January window and said, we're going to half your wages, but we want you to sign a 2 extension. He laughed. He said, what is this craziness, bro? Yeah? What employee speaks to their employer and their employer says, we're going to half your wages? You're going to stay in that job? And they really want you to stay? No, what did they do? They showed they didn't want him. They didn't value him. He was too high wages, which weren't even that fucking high, bro. 200 grand a week. And yet they shipped him out and then they went and bought Strasbourg and the Strasbourg Ultras want them out. And they're selling their own players from Chelsea to Strasbourg or loaning them. What's happened to Andre Santos, generational baller? Moreira looks fantastic. Or Angelo, who's been sold. Is he going to Besiktas? Yeah? All these players were told are generational young top talent. What do you fucking buy them for? Exactly for that reason. To put them and advertise them using Chelsea's name. Abusing Roman Abramovich's and Ken Bates and the Chelsea heritage. And the elite statured club that we are. And the most dominant we were over the last 20 years. That is what you're abusing and living off to bring and entice all these kids on death row contracts to then sell them and flip them for pound notes. And they're doing it under everyone's noses and no one fucking blinks. No one blinks, bruv. Yeah? You know? They're all getting shipped out, mate. Everyone's getting shipped out. Their own players they're buying are shipping out. So what process is this? What process is this, bruv? Yeah? Oh, that's facts, yeah. Against Man City. Disasi's the new John Terry. I mean, this is how crazy and overhyped this fan base goes, mate. Yeah. You know, we should have been building with Mason Mount, keeping Kai Havertz, experienced, young, which fits their whole project, that have won fucking trophies, and yet people are feeding agenda on them. People are feeding agenda because they can't stand that they were fucking in the mud. And we're in the mud as a football club. We are in the gutter. When we got our coach coming out, top four's not a priority. We had Pochettino come in, Chelsea has to be top four, Chelsea has to win, we're going to try and win it all. And then during the season, he goes, mid-table's our reality. Of course it is. Because all they're doing is going by the Seagull Merchant model. It's mid-table, mid-market, mid-wage structure, but high fucking profits. It's like, are we the only ones that are awake here? And meanwhile, you've got Fabrizio Romano pushing out, recycling the bangers and mash PR waffle, all right? Every single minute of every fucking day, PR in the clowns, Pornstein, the mouthpiece, PRing, yeah? Oh, justifying why they're getting rid of players and selling homegrown talent. You know what I'm saying? Trying to justify it. On a financial term, fantastic. But on a footballing scale, it's a long way from about Supergram and Starbucks, mate. Yeah? And just shut up, Pornstein. Just shut up. This is why he blocked me. Because I'm real. And I say it as it is. And I call their shit out. And I know a lot of that goes on at the football club. All right? You've even got Didier Drogba trying to get Osimhen. Do you think Didier Drogba came out in the first season and goes, I don't recognise my club anymore? That's how bad it was. And he was one of the first ones to do it with me when I said, this is not Chelsea. Yeah? We love our club. The legends love the club, but they know this is not Chelsea now. So they have to speak up. They have to keep pushing the narrative, the true narrative. Because if they don't, we're done. We're done out here. You know? Aston Villa are going to be up there. Liverpool won. Arsenal have won. Man United have won. We have to win tomorrow. We have to get off to a good start. If we have the first 10, 15 games like last season, don't think this season that all these teams are just going to fucking fall off Mount Everest, bruv. All right? Like they did last year, and we, by miracle, scraped it and got top 6. And big up, Adam. Thank you for that. Joe Cole did land it. He spoke. Listen, let me talk about the brand envelope matrix, yeah? Nini CFC, the 10% discount merchant, yeah? The one that blocked me when I called him out because he went on TalkSport, set up with Mark Goldbridge, the goldfish, yeah? The Nottingham Forest wrong, ex-Bacon. They went on there, and do you know what the narrative was? When I was defending our Thomas Tuchel, these clowns were going on there going, Tuchel can't coach an attack. We're on a decline under Tuchel. When I reacted to it and I clipped it, I put it on Twitter, this guy is crying like a fucking baby in Clownlake Pampers, yeah? Nappies. They had to block me because I called him out for what it is. I see right through every single one of these accounts, these George Benson, fraudulent Benson and Hedges merchant, bruv, yeah? All these guys, all these platforms, all these copy and paste merchants, they come out and fed agendas on our Thomas Tuchel, bruv, all right? Even a Rory failed actor Jennings. And now he's crying, trying to push my narrative, our narrative on the Minerals FC that we've been speaking for over almost 2 years. That you want to go and talk sport and speak it, bruv. Good, go on, land it, bruv. But make sure you say Minerals like you did last time on your platform to let me know that you watch me. Or like you put here, old failed actor Jennings, you know, that we know you watch the Minerals FC.
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
So that 10% discount merchant managed to get 15 minutes with Joe Cole somehow. How does that happen? Someone explain to me. Is that a free gig? What is it about? Very articulated questions, but Joey Cole was landing it, bruv, in the best way he could, calling it out. And it's great, it's getting exposure. But I have to ask, why do none of these legends want to come on here? Why don't they want to come on my channel? Because we will speak as it should be spoken. It will be so powerful if we had Frank Leboeuf, a John Obi Mikel. We had a Joe Cole come and land it on here. And land it with proper supporters that care about our football club. All the no surrender, proper Chelsea. The ones back in the 60s and 70s, bruv. Landing down minerals, bruv. Yeah? Landing it. Through thick and thin. Home and away Europe. We got these ultras that support this channel that deserve to be given the opportunities to hear from club legends and players that know that our club is in the absolute gutter right now. But yet they'll go on to all these other wrong and platforms, or these brown envelopes will go on there. And it's just weak. You know what I'm saying? It's weak, bruv. Yeah? But Joey Cole called it out. Conor Gallagher, Cobham players, you know, we should have built with Mason Mount. We need to keep Trev Chalobah. You need to get a strike. You need to get a balance of experience and young players. You need to get top four, landing it. Even the legends now, they're putting the pressure on. They're putting the pressure on. And like I always say, and shout out Cursor, pressure makes diamonds. In whatever you do, pressure makes diamonds. Yeah? Just remember, we always said, all these platforms, all these bought platforms and influencers, they will have to speak our narrative. They will have to speak it. They will have to speak it. And they'll go on like they're the ones that realised and that they've got the power to do it. It's embarrassing, bruv. And then you've got wrongers that just don't want to go anywhere near it because they'll get attacked like me, shadow banned, clicks hit, subscribers losing, whatever it is, unsubscribing my subscribers. It is what it is, bruv. You know what I'm saying? You know? And Joey Cole loves the club. Johnny Mikel loves the club. Frank LeBoeuf loves the club. Yeah? Let's have it right. I've messaged Frank LeBoeuf. We've messaged, bruv. He loves his club. He says they're all blind. They're all blind. And we just hope that our beloved club gets to the best and becomes back at the top again, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? Don't think I don't speak to people. I speak to many people, bruv. Many people. Many people. Yeah? Many people. And how they are treating our Cobham players is unacceptable. And I will not accept it, bruv. I will not accept it. Yeah? So have it right. And they will continue to speak the truth. I certify it and I guarantee it. They'll call it out, bruv. Yeah? Eunice is going to come on once he's back on holiday, bruv. One of the very few. With all the shit where they're trying to call me out to be something I'm not. All you melts, yeah? All right? Eunice was humane, bruv. Yeah? Honest and open, bruv. Everyone else, where the fuck are they, bruv? Where are they? Tobes as well. Shout out Tobes, bruv. You know? And shout out a lot of people that have been supporting, bruv. You know? A lot of people that have been supporting and been very supportive of me personally on a personal level, bruv. Yeah? You understand me? Yeah? I fear no one and nothing except God. That's all I fear. Yeah? That's me to a T. I don't fear you lot. I don't fear no one. Except upstairs. That's it. Yeah? Yeah, he's lost minerals, bruv. Flip-flop. Yeah? Flip-flop. Weak, bruv. I don't give a shit. Excuses, whatever it is, bruv. I ain't got time for it. I don't have time for it. You know? A leopard shows its spots, doesn't it? You know? So it is what it is. Bruv, I can message Marina if I want. I can message Frank if I want. I can message a lot of people if I want. Yeah? Because do you know what? They support the channel. They watch it. I'm just raw. I'm just a little bit rugged and raw. And I've got a lot of emotion because I love the football club. So it comes out maybe a little bit aggressive. People don't like it. But the reality is, this is how I feel. It's the whole point I set up my channel is to let out how I feel. Do you know what? I got a big up Supreme, yeah. All right. Very supportive, yeah. Do you know he's a Spursy supporter, and he told me I've been educated by watching you. I've opened my eyes up to so many different things in the game, and so and you need to be protected. You need to continue what you're doing. No one can be us on the Minerals FC. That's why we are one of a kind. We are one of a kind on this channel. Yeah. And no one can be like us. They can try and be like us. They can try and do it for the clicks, but they'll never be us. They'll never be me. You know what I'm saying? Let's have it right. Let's have it right. And the reason I've tagged the Obi podcast is that everyone goes and subscribes to it, goes and supports the channel, because I've come at John Obi Mikel for being very wishy-washy with it. And it comes to a point where you have to give up whatever you're gaining for the love you got for our club. And he's gone and done that. And that's why I respect him even more, bruv. And that's why I even say it for what it is. The truth hurts, and that's why they want to cancel the truth. No one likes the truth. Well, I'm telling you the truth. You know, it is what it is. Right, I'm going to run through some super minerals. Make sure you smash the like button. Big up to everyone in here. Big up to Pfizer, says he's the mouthpiece for the bald fraud owners. Facts. JJ says anything Chelsea, I don't care anymore till the next 9 years when these clowns are gone. Unfortunately, no, they're in their third year, so they've technically got 7 years left. 7 years left. Big up Brian, says road to 40 points. Clownlakes up the Chelsea, up Minerals FC. Long live Chelsea old boys. Big up to Chris Wood to Arsenal, says Havertz landing Minerals for us again. I fucking know it. I know it. I know what player it is. But we've got idiots in our fan base, agenda merchants that will come at this guy. And now you're getting the best out of him. Havertz is being unlocked. He's settled now. You watch him ball out. And it fucking winds me up, bruv, that he's going to ball out at a London rival and could win them a Premier League title. Well, we're what? Different and daring. What are we doing here? What? Kindergarten FC? 5 to 10 year project. What's this nonsense? Not even you goons had a 5 to 10 year project, bruv. Your trophy was top 4. Now that's what we are. They've turned us into a fucking banter FC. Literally, we're going to be the new banter FC if we're not already. Until they sort it out or get out. You know what I'm saying? Can't, bruv. It rattles me. Big up to JJ, says with Roman, top 4 was a big failure. It's a shame what we've become. Exactly. You know, Roman went 1 season without winning anything. I think it was 1 or was it 2? He went through 1 season and not winning anything. Every other season we won a trophy. We did something. Yeah? And we always got top 4. Chelsea, like John Obi Mikel says, like we say, top 4 has to be a guarantee at Chelsea Football Club. And if it ain't, you're getting a chop. So Enzo, my message to Enzo Mascara, Carrot Winstanley, Stuart Little, Meatloaf Bowley, Siri Merchant, Joseph Gaziano and the Clownlake Brigade, yeah? You don't get top 4, we're coming for you, and you're going to have to sack that gaffer. And no PR Happy Meal is going to make me accept it or any of the ultras accept it, bruv. Yeah? No surrender mentality is the only way at Chelsea. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? This is what we do on here. If you don't like it, don't watch me, don't support me. And like I always say, yeah, all right, it's like top 4 has to be the main target because you ain't winning the Premier League and you got to win the Conference League, yeah? And people are going out, oh, if we get points deductions and we got a transfer ban, he gets excluded or buys time. No, I don't care, even with points deduction. Everton were in relegation with Sean Dyche, yeah, who landed Minerals, got 10 points deducted and still managed to be above us at a point in the season. Yeah? I don't give a shit. That's no excuse. But remember what I tell you. Frank Lampard said that top 4 was the minimum expectation when he took over as gaffer at Chelsea. He had transfer ban, lost Eden Hazard, brought through Cobham players. He had 1 year experience in championship level at Derby. Why the fuck is Enzo Masquerade, who's won the championship, getting more excuses than Frank Lampard, who delivered at Chelsea top 4? That's when you know the brown envelope matrix are tapped up and you know the PR Happy Meals and all the PR are so far left, gone, delusion to buy time. To have it right. You know, Buy time. That's all they do is buy time. And they've managed to get this far with it. Yeah. You know, if you're desperate to sign Felix Osimhen, just get the deal done, mate. But you can't do it, you know. You can't do it. But listen, big up to everyone. I want you to go to my latest video on Manchester United game yesterday, which is on my Minerals FC Extra channel. Make sure you subscribe to that. I'm also going to put a video out on a few other games, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I'll put it in the community page on this channel so that it's easy for you guys to access if you're not even subscribed to that channel. And we're going to try and get that channel up and running throughout the season. We're going to be doing a lot more content on there, short videos of just daily minerals landing on everything and minus faults, bruv. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe Osimhen's going to happen. I don't believe Osimhen's going to happen. I just know that his team around him are not convinced that we're going to get Champions League football. And what makes you think Osimhen's going to be convinced to make Champions League football when you've got the coach that he's going to be so-called managed under is saying, you know, there's no pressure to get top four. Well, fucking Osimhen wants to play top four, bruv. He wants to get top four. He wants to play Champions League because he's coming in his prime years. He's backwards. Everything's inverted at this club. Everything's inverted. PSG will get him, I think. And Felix is just desperate to get out of Atletico Madrid. Felix is absolutely desperate to get out of Atletico Madrid. So he'll take bonuses and in the wages, so it comes quite low. And everyone's going to go, oh, he's proper Chelsea. He loves Chelsea. He wants to come back. No, he just wants a club that wants him to buy him. Yeah. And George Mendes, let me explain something to you, is the real winner here, who is going to be taking in big money. And he's going to be feeding Clownlakes, propagandering and pitching. Look at all these young Portuguese kids. Look at all these young players. And look at these on my roster. Buy them all. And he's going to be cleaning up, bruv, and take them to the cleaners, bruv. You know? Don't be stupid. Don't be naive, bruv. Yeah? There's a method to the madness, bruv. Yeah? That you think's madness. But big up to everyone. I've got a few more here. Big up Chelsea Empire, my geezer. He says, big up Johnny, never change. Facts, bruv. We'll never change. We'll never change. And I hope your family's doing well. Faisal says, forget a false nine. We have a false manager. Not wrong. Facts. Everything's false. False owners. Inverted. Backwards. I mean, it's just a shambles, top to bottom, guys. But listen, tomorrow we're gonna do a stream after the game. All right, so make sure you're tuned in for that. And there's going to be more content coming out tomorrow and maybe later on today. So please support the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you put all your comments and all the Minerals FC Ultras, all proper Chels. No surrender, bruv. No surrender. Let's have it right. Land the minerals everywhere you go. And no matter what, they will not silence us. Facts. So big up to everyone. I appreciate all the support. It doesn't go unnoticed. And like I say, we're going to be doing big things on this channel. And we're going to keep going. You know what I'm saying? So as always, big up to Jay Hackney. Love to you, my geezer. Big up to Hannah. Big up to JP the dog. Stevie G, Dusty Rose, Mickey Droid Boy, Dougie, everyone, bruv. Everyone in here, Vargolis, bruv. Everyone. Hey, all my Minerals FC Ultra members, bruv. Respect to everyone. Brian, come on. Everyone land the minerals. And listen, Michael, yeah, you got a channel. Big up to you, my geezer. But one thing I have to say, right? Yeah, the one thing with me is I'll never get personal with anyone. I don't get personal. All you do is mud the clowns, mud the brown envelopes, but don't take it to a personal level. That's it. Yeah? Never take it personal to anyone. That's not what I do. I'm against it. I'm against all the racism. I'm against personal abuse. I'm against anything to damage mental health. That is me to a T. That's what I represent on my channel. So I've had some feedback from people, and I'm just letting you know live on the channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing my respect. I want you to just take that into your mindset. You know what I'm saying? It's very important that you can still mud clowns and platforms without getting personal or taking it to that level. That's me why I left other platforms, because people always used to get personal with me, call me disgusting things, and I just allowed it and I walked off, bruv. Yeah? Because the reality is they're keyboard warriors or they're doing it behind the screen. You know what I'm saying? So just, and that goes to anyone that's got a channel. Anyone that's got a channel. That's how you should be. You know what I'm saying? This is football. This is debating. This is mental health. This is respecting other people. Yes, we can call them a wrong un and a melt and all that. Let's have it right, because most of them are. But never get personal on that level, bruv. You don't know what people are going through. So I want people to understand that. You know, it's very important. And that's what I represent on this channel, bruv, and I always have. And all the ultras from day one, which are in here and I can see in the chat, you can vouch for me and you know what I'm about, bruv. All right. So respect to everyone. We're going to leave you with, well, we've landed all the truth. We say all the toxic positivity merchants get in the bin, and we'll continue to land the minerals, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Salute to our Chelsea old boys. Salute to all the Minerals FC ultras. We see things they'll never see. And also salute to our greatest ever owner, Don Roman. You know what I'm saying? We're going to leave with Don Roman as we always do, because they're the standards at a football club and we're not dropping our standards. No surrender from the Minerals FC and all the proper Chels. Love to everyone. Let's see what we can get tomorrow out of the game. I'm probably going to predict a draw or a City win. I don't think we're going to win, but you're not going to get a better chance to beat Manchester City now with Rodri, who's the heartbeat of the team. You know what I'm saying? But they got Haaland, fit Haaland, bruv. That alien will just find the net, because our defense is like a knife through butter at the moment. So big up to everyone, and love to everyone. End of story, bruv. Let's have it right. Up the Chels, up the Minerals FC. Comments down below. Let's go.